Hi, my name's Joel Richardson. I'm a principal consultant at Morgan Latif. I had the pleasure of speaking to Martin Kunz. We discussed things like the value add that he could bring to clients, as well as hot topics such as diversity and sustainability. So let's get into it.
Yeah, thanks, Joel. I'm Martin Kunz. I'm a transformative leader shaping businesses towards their growth potential. I'm single-minded in my focus on customer needs, new and existing, and I don't settle for anything less than rock-solid quality, lean, and operational excellence as the bedrock for enduring customer loyalty.
Mm.
People in business are as important to me as results and customers. And I believe in challenging teams, but also in developing them to become better teammates, skilled individuals, and really use their full potentials.
Fantastic, excellent. And you obviously we've had some fantastic conversations over time, and you've got a lot of value that you can bring to companies. So tell us a little bit about that value that you can bring to companies.
I transform regionally or globally operating, often underperforming businesses to achieve profitable growth well above average market growth rates through culture change, efficient execution, and the development of new business models for the digital future. For me, profitable growth is clearly a cross-functional team sport. And one of my towering strengths is the execution of growth initiatives in complex business environments. And complexity might be within the organization, in markets, in geographies, in culture, or simply dealing with a very complex product range. So as a leader, I bring a unique combination of experience to the table, managing P&Ls of up to $650 million as business leader, sales and market leadership roles of entities with more than $1 billion, digitalization, global people management, but also other functional experience in strategy, innovation, mergers, acquisitions, operations, supply chain quality, and most recently also managing and growing service organizations.
Brilliant, excellent. And we've actually been speaking about, I suppose, a few current topics that a lot of businesses have on the websites, and you hear it on LinkedIn and on the news all the time. Diversity and sustainability, we've had some fantastic conversations about that. Tell us a little bit about your thoughts on the diversity topic in our industry at this point.
Yeah, I would like to start here with diversity and sustainability have one thing in common, in my view. To convert them from lip service into action, you need really fearless leaders and leaders who are willing to take decisions. If we talk about diversity, for me, diversity needs to be in the organizational DNA. It needs to be grounded in the HR and hiring practices. So in my last employer, I served for 2 years at the Corporate Diversity and Inclusion Council and helped a lot to develop those practices that finally lead to a more diverse population in the company. The hiring process for me is a very, very good example. It starts with the diversity in the panel of candidates, but also when you look at the interviewers, you need to have diverse interviewers to become really an organization that uses the hiring process to increase diversity in the organization. Another practical example, in my last commercial leadership role, running a large, complex European organization, I built a diverse, high-performing leadership team with people from 9 different countries. 40% of them were female. And I appointed a non-European female leader to run our largest service business in Europe, a business that had been underperforming since more than 5 years. And she was the first woman ever appointed to such a leadership role in the history of the company in Europe. And I have to say, she managed the turnaround really successfully in record time.
Fantastic and excellent. And you mentioned at the start of that, about the paying lip service and going beyond that. And when it comes to sustainability, how do we go beyond the lip service to really drive the initiative when it comes to sustainability?
I think sustainability requires, if you want to drive successfully sustainability initiatives, you need to have the courage to dedicate an important part of the company's investment and resources into projects with a longer payback, but contributing to, let me say, the well-being of the next generations and the future of the planet. In one of my last business leadership roles, I implemented a showcase project for sustainability in all my sites. It was an innovative water treatment system that was used, among other applications, for rainwater harvesting to reduce the internal water consumption in the sites. But I would like to take also sustainability a step further. And I strongly believe that digitalization is connected to sustainability and drives sustainability. And I would like to give two practical examples for that. So we've spoken also most recently about virtual selling, the way of selling to customers without being physically present. That's a great example for me, how you can, as a salesperson, improve your productivity through basically having more time available, less travel, but at the same time, you're bringing benefits, environmental benefits, through a reduction of carbon footprint. So that's, I think, a great example. Another example, also related to my recent activities, is asset management systems. So when you have complex, large assets that provide a lot of operational data, you can use this data to reduce your energy consumption, reduce your maintenance costs, and at the same time, open the door to new digital business models.
Yeah, absolutely. And I think, you know, that's a great pathway as well to really driving that and showing that it takes beyond the lip service, which I think a lot of businesses are looking to do. And I'm curious, you know, obviously you've had a wealth of experience through your career. And just to finally close off, what would you say is I suppose, the area of your career that you've enjoyed the most?
Yeah, I mean, I had the privilege over my career to leading businesses from small to large in different stages of their life cycle. So from entrepreneurial growth to developed. Yeah, but I have to say what I most enjoy is to take an existing mature business that is underperforming and then drive all the culture change to return it back to profitable growth.
I'd like to thank Martin Kunz for those really interesting insights into the hot topics of sustainability and diversity, and also just a little bit about his background and the value that he can add to clients. So if you like the content, please hit the like button. I'd love to hear your thoughts in the comments below, and hopefully you'll have some more content coming soon.